this, I believe, the end of our Stormblood MSQ. What was I going to say? We're ending this today, but we still have post MSQ to do next week. And if all goes well, I can do post MSQ perfectly fine. It'll be raids that are the issue, if anything, after. Hopefully, I'm like projecting that maybe January 3rd is between the 1st to 3rd of January, I'm hoping is when we begin Shadowbringers. That will be the ideal timeline. To read. And then probably for the rest of today, after we're done these, we'll just be doing our what's it called? Our Ether Current quest, get maps unlocked, maybe running into a dungeon or two, leveling up a little bit of Pally. We'll figure it out. Actually, I do have to do my level 7 quest, or 60 quest for Dancer and for Warrior. So we will figure that out.
This part of Alamigo is at hand. All forces have been ordered to advance to the city proper. Little Alfino, may I ask you to be a part of the first charge? Could be our honor.
I know how to read.
I will join them, but as but another soldier. The command of the flames I leave in your capable hands, Pittman.
I don't suppose we could come along too.
Jeez, Arnval.
Oh boy.
Nago and the others told me to go with you, Little. To bring Xenos to account for everyone. I'm Alamigan too, in case anyone's forgotten. My place is in the thick of it, and it does not get thicker than where you'll be. To sally forth. Let us sally forth then. Together, we make for the royal palace, there to find and strike down Xenos.
Need some assistance? Oh, I definitely will, Claire. A few times I'm sure going to be horrible for this. Yeah, oh, we are already here. We are. We have these two to do. And then basically I'll have just side stuff to do for the rest of the stream. And next week, we begin post MSQ. Also, hello, hi. Hope you are doing well. I hope you are doing fantastic as well today, Claire. I'm still freaking shocked that I ran into you in a dungeon over the weekend, over Tuesday night?
I'm ready for attack. Yes, let us go, Jin.
I don't actually have the keybind for this, which I really want to make really quick. What is the system? I'll get it later. Wait, is it under shortcut? Right. I have that on my other one, but I always forget to I have to put it on here.
Enemy. Instantly.
I actually just did this dungeon yesterday, but we unsynced it. My friend wants to get the mount.
No, ready to die.
No. I want to put it on here. Right. Ow. My toss dance cover on. Potentially. Game sense too high. Look at this. I forgot my mic broke earlier this morning, so I had to like fix some stuff up. So that should be better. And you know, it's not a froggy stream if I don't mess up something at one point or another. So, that's fine. Usually I'll forget the BRB sign up or something, but nah, today I just, you know, I went back to my roots of my early Twitch days and had my mic essentially muted. but hopefully this sounds better for you guys. But then also, if my mic was very bad at the beginning, I hope you're all doing fantastic today. And Claire, thank you very much for joining through these. You are a lifesaver.
Ouchie.
I didn't look at their venture plates yet. I've come to steal your kidneys. That's a scary threat. I'm trying to think, like, how lucky I am that I somehow got stuff to line up properly for, what's it called? For Shadowbringers to be basically the first thing I'm beginning on stream over the course of next year. Like, I get to replay through one of my all-time favorite stories as the first thing for a new year, which I believe that is amazing, like, what's the word? Not voodoo. That is amazing luck. Or it's a good omen. That's it. That's what I'm trying to think of. Good pace in the story. Oh, absolutely. The thing that takes the longest is definitely the raids.
I shall have to share these findings.
But I think we're making great time, because then once this
Initiate
is
soul extraction.
completed, or like not this being specifically
Success.
Shadowbringers, but the story for the story of 14, like for the past 10 years that we've had going on, like I will be able to work on getting some jobs to level 80 or to level 90. We can do like challenge runs and stuff for House of the Dead and Heaven on High, like those things that I've wanted to do for so long for streams and videos, but never really had like the ground to begin them. So I'm just let me pass on that one. I'm gonna assume I got the higher roll out of the two for the first one. I definitely got the lower roll here. Unless our freaking bard Mizuki over here rolls a 1 on that hat, I definitely don't got it. Like there's so many things I'm gonna be able to do soon for streams in this game that I'm just so excited for. In the future, maybe I'll take up raiding. Like, I'm so excited. I should have grabbed that, but that's fine. I'm gonna be getting the what's it called? The homestone gear for my tank. Like I'm just so excited. There's so many things that I'm gonna have like the chance to do. One of the things that I definitely should be doing right now is helping Claire with these. I'm not egged up. It doesn't really matter if I'm egged up or not. I am at like the point that I need to be. No need to be gregged. I'm also getting a XP bonus from our very lovely and kind mentor. I got the hat. Hey, yo, whoa, wait. They have Newliths here? Excuse me? I didn't know they had Newliths. I'm gonna pass on them because I don't need them at the moment. And I don't want to crowd my my inventory. But damn, I did not know they had Newliths in this dungeon. I mean, you learn something new every day, I guess. one thing I'm going to be working towards a lot in the future, and I'm really hoping I can do it, is the level 1 to 100 in Palace of the Dead, because I really want that achievement and that title. Which is solo and without dying, I believe? Or is it 1 to 50? I don't know. There's one called like the Lonely Adventure or something, and I really want it because it sounds really funny to have.
Look at him. He's so handsome.
Friend! Friend! Let this moment last forever. Kill!
Also, if there was ever a game that I wanted to, like, succeed on for any form of creation, it's this. 100% of the time. It's one of my favorite things that exists, so... I definitely want to have it on my very, what's the word? Very,
Show me your roll.
unmentionable, or like,
Yes,
invaluable
just so.
history. I don't know. Who knows if it's gonna work out or not. Yeah. Hello. Hope all is well about to do 3.4. Got minor to 60. Ooh.
More!
That is like a crazy good time.
Have you the
I
strength?
missed the fight. No. It's okay, Danny boy. We got the big one coming up soon.
The power to transcend.
Anyways, I gotta go. Have a good stream. It's alright. Have a good night or day, my boy. Okay. Yo, 301K. For Dungeon Master. There's no ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da-ba-ba-da. Do 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 do. No, I'm not big about that, but I do want that.
Thank you, Claire. Oh wait, I needed to check my battles. Okay, I did my 5 dungeons on here, but I got my duty roulette that I can still do. I got this that I can still do. I gotta do my leave quests. Gotta look at all the things that I can use to get Hallie up nice and easily.
Yes! Yes! Such ferocity. Such tenacity. I am loath to recall how disappointed I was when first we fought. But finally, after bathing in the blood and offal of your enemies, finally you prove yourself worthy prey for the hunt. It fills you even now, doesn't it? The hunger to bite down on my jugular, to feel the warmth fill your mouth and run over even as you drink deep. Good. Good. This is the beast I have longed to face. As you sharpen your claws, I too sought newfound strength. But this is no place for a final contest. Come! The heavens shall bear witness to our dance.
Confound it. Go after Xenos, my friend. We shall deal with this.
Welcome to the Royal Menagerie.
Let's go.
The King of Ruin built this place for his foreign queen. He kept it filled with familiar creatures from her homeland. They bored me all.
Oh, damn.
This fine specimen, on the other hand, is simply divine. Your fates are entwined, are they not, Icon Slayer? This dragon, this embodiment of unbridled despair, born of a desperate man's burning hatred for the Empire. How raw the raging tempest that churns within its breast. No myth made manifest this, but a being of pure violence. Mayhap you are the true architect of our design. You who fought the very soul of vengeance to the edge and watched him fall. You who let slip the Allegan hound to drive this icon into my arms. Oh my, have I said too much? Forgive me, this sensation is wholly unfamiliar to me. A question, then. And
No,
I'm
he
sure
is
I'm very much for you to speak.
very much so leaning towards correct
If I
more
were
than
to stand
wrong.
aside, what would you do to this icon?
Murder it. Murder it. Murder it.
Ah, As simple as that. But of course, you are the Icon Slayer. Such certainty is to be expected.
I enjoy
A
the
pity.
hunt.
There is another alternative. Or there would be. Had you only mastered your abilities. I speak of the Echo, of course. Does it merely render you immune to iconic influence, or is it rather that your influence is far greater than theirs? Granted, these implications are of no moment to a savage who thinks only of killing the beast before him. But when I read Van Belsar's reports, I immediately saw the boundless potential of the Echo. I saw how it could be instrumental in binding an icon to one's will. Hence my research and the Resonant, and oh so much more. All icons must be exterminated, without exception. Such was the Imperial mandate issued by my great-grandfather, after he saw firsthand the destruction wrought by one such being. They are a blight upon this star, he felt. And so he began his great and just crusade. Ha! 'Twas not justice which spurred his campaign, but fear! Fear of the Icons! Fear of their power! Cowardice made them march forth to battle. Pathetic. Man should fight for the joy of it. To live, to eat, to breed. Lesser beasts snap and howl at one another for this. Only man has the wisdom and the clarity to embrace violence for its own sake. For we who are born into this merciless,
God, he's crazy.
meaningless world have but one candle of life to burn. I know you understand this. You and I are one and the same. Together, we could while away the quiet hours as friends.
He looks happy.
He does. It's nice to see the boy
If
happy.
you will accept me.
He deserves it. I accept you, my friend.
Are we to embrace and let bygones be bygones? Do our deeds weigh so little
Exactly.
you would cast all
No,
aside?
no. I accept you
Come.
to this fight.
'Twas plain from the first how this would end. You live for these moments. When all hangs in the balance. When the difference between life and death is but a single stroke.
I love that line so much.
I live for them too! This is who we are, my friend! This is all we are! Alamigo and Doma, and Garlemald be damned!
Imagine what would happen if you just ran up and gave him a hug, be like, my buddy, my bestie, my bestest friend. I love you, man. Don't gotta hurt me. None of this gotta happen. Hey, you wanna go fight guides together? We can go do that. Let's go fight icons together, man. I'll let you pop in the break.
We tower above the gods! You by your gift, I by my might.
So I've been missing all this time.
And before the residents,
How could I be so blind?
the gods shall be made to
It does.
kneel.
We learned that from Naruto. And from My Hero. And from almost every other shonen. And from Pokemon. Craving a midnight snack, are you? This is kind of like... It is. This is just Rayquaza. I mean, he is Bill, if you think about it, because Bill did become one with Pokemon. Actually, no, I want to get a, simple little pick here. Are we ready for the royal menagerie? My friend. What? I can't join you there. That's just CRM. Oh, really? Honestly, I thought they were like the same one. But that's actually kind of interesting to know. I guess it kind of makes sense, but like that's still interesting. Hola, amigo. Ooh, 13-minute wait time. I mean, remember, watch for tidal waves, break chains, when fire start. When fire is there, stand in water. When lightning is there, avoid the water. When ice, look behind. Got it. I guess I'll just go over here for the meantime. Maybe start doing a blue. I actually don't have a blue over here. The blues are all over here. Is this called If I Were a Fish? Sergeant Frog, I presume I've spoken with members of the Scions, and if I may be so bold to ask, is it true that you learned some Far Eastern techniques for moving underwater as freely as a fish? Indeed. Then it was not an exaggeration. Incredible. Would you be willing to put that ability to use for us? If so, I have an agent stationed underneath those towering steps by the lock, who would dearly love to speak with you. Yes, ma'am. Watch out for tidal waves, break the chains, stand in the water for fire, avoid the water for lightning, and... Perfect. And look behind for ice. I even noticed that you were in the car behind, honestly. I'll still just walk for now, though. It is all good. Because we're gonna just be pulled in, like, instantly. Watch. The second I get there, we'll be pulled in. If not, I will be amazed. Yep. The power of the gods are mine to command. Well, this is electricity. Corrupted ether. The gods are mine to command. Jinryu. Ouchie. Proto Star. Oh. The heavens are too small, feared for our defense. Let us transcend this mortal realm. Stop game. Nice and easy. I love that fight. I think I've done it EX once. Which was hell. Mm-hmm. If it wasn't for Claire, I would not actually have remembered the ice behind us part of it. That one did quite leave my mind for a little while. I gotta come, let's go. Bum ba-dum bum bum ba-dum bum bum ba-dum bam bam. Do 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 do. Kaboom.
Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm good.
Xenos.
Really good though. Thank you very much, and thank you for helping with the queues. You are amazing, Claire. Hillstealer coming in.
The hunter has indeed become the hunted. And yet, there is only joy. Transcendent joy that I have never known. How invigorating, how pure this feeling.
Is that what this was all about? All the meaningless death and destruction, so you could feel something?
Yes.
Meaningless. Men die that others may live. Those who survive are stronger for it. Not that you could ever understand. To have stood upon this great stage of fools. To have played my part to perfection. Oh, this moment. Let it be enshrined in eternity. My heart beating out of time. So clear, so vivid, so real. So real.
Coward!
Stop!
Farewell, my first friend. My enemy.
I kind of forgot that's what he did, but damn. What a moment.
Where is he?
Do you not see his corpse bleeding out?
He's dead. By his own hand.
I love
And
Xenos.
justice
He's
has been done.
one of my favorite characters ever.
No. There's no justice in that rabid animal's end.
Liberty or death. That so many should be forced to take up this creed to defeat such madness.
We won. Forget him. The living have need of us now.
Stand tall, Lys. Now is the time to raise a cheer for all who fought for freedom. A cheer loud enough to carry to the highest heavens.
You're right. Thank you. Without you... well, you know. So let's do it together. For Alamigo!
Hell yeah. Arenvold, my boy. Bam, bam.
In crimson it began, and in crimson it ended. And then we were free. But what is freedom, really? We may be free to live, to love, to grow old, to have dreams and desires, and to strive for them. But in the end, we're
Thank
defined
you very
by
much,
the legacy
Kay.
our forefathers bequeathed to us. Even Xenos was once a baby in the cradle, innocent and pure. He was made into a creature that lived only for death, not born one. "20 years of Imperial rule have left Ala Mhigo torn and bleeding. It won't be easy to heal a generation's worth of wounds, to bridge the gap. But I won't give up, Hydaelyn. I won't. Because I remember the price of freedom. I remember the smoke, and the ashes, and the blood. I remember the screams, and the silence. And I'll do whatever it takes to honor their sacrifice, to build a home for us all. I promise you. This is the end. The end of the Imperial province of Ala Mhigo, and the rebirth of Ala Mhigo, the free nation. Long may she endure.
Alright, is this the part where I can skip the cutscene or the credits? I wonder. Yes. Once these start rolling, they usually don't have anything. I'm just gonna wait for a second. Okay, no, yeah, that popped up. It's here where stuff actually happens. Because the cutscene credits can, or the credit cutscene, can be like 30 minutes.
Well,
and
well. What a fine mess we've made.
the 4.55 ones do. Ooh. Oh. Eyeball.
All but spent feeding that primal, eh? Well, you won't be making any mischief with that amount of ether.
I remember that for the 4.55.
Still, better safe than sorry.
That's true. Technically, Heaven's Word is officially beaten. It only took them an extra expansion.
There. There ends your hateful legacy.
Oh. Ah.
It's over.
Got his cool new. I don't think I remember. I might remember. I might have known at a point, but at the moment it's not coming to me.
My condolences for your loss. A father should not outlive his son.
Out of game? Ooh, okay, then yeah, definitely don't.
What nonsense. You do not mourn his loss. You surprise me, your radiance. He was your son and heir. And an irreplaceable test subject. I knew what he was. Monsters are not made for thrones.
Tiamat gave it to him when he journeyed into. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, look at little Tiamat.
Nor are stars made to sustain false gods, who sup on their very essence, icons summoned by desperate savages who hearken to the worshippers of shadowless charlatans.
Whispers of shadowless charlatans. Charlatans. I got the word.
You should raise a hand against my black-robed brethren. I will not stop you. Our desires are one and the same. Reservation. Restoration. Compression, resurrection. All is in all in service to your one true God. And when the sundered shards are made whole, will there be a place for us mere mortals? Doubt my claims and question my motives, if you will, your radiance. You will come to trust me in time. Until then, mayhap, you will find this reassuring.
Praise Valgar. I mean, both cool dragons, so.
How dare you?
Sorry, it's all good.
We did it. We liberated Alamigo. I don't know what to say. I don't even know how to feel about it all.
Relief, I suppose. Pride and hope, too.
We did it, Father. Ida, Papalymo, Conrad, Mefrid, Minfilia.
We really did it. Hey, don't feel like you have to stand here listening to me mumble. Everyone else will be wanting to talk to you.
You beat him, after all. You're the real hero of this story, so run along and take your province.
You bet it, babe. Aw, that's so sweet.
Well, you did best, Xenos. Even after he had harnessed the power of a primal, it's a testament to your ever-growing strength. No bitter to have... Wait, Not bitter to have had your vengeance stolen from you by another? There is some small regret, perhaps, but that is outweighed by the satisfaction I find in his death. I commend you, little. As should we all, Xenos was a monster and a tyrant. A man who killed my father and countless others of my countrymen. The world is a better place without him in it.
I'm be doing some side stuff now. Probably.
I should also praise Master Alfino for his foresight and restraint. Had he not intervened, I might have had the pleasure of being reunited with Hakuro and his Lupin brothers. 'Twas a timely intervention, aye. Full glad am I to not to have been burdened with the guilt of killing my Lord Hien's most trusted allies. Yes, indeed. My friend, indeed. After all we have been through, I really should know better than to worry, but as ever, the relief I felt upon finding you hale and whole in the Romanage was, well, high nigh reduced me to tears. The Warrior of Light, victorious again. I should be surprised if some small part of you had not come to resent the title and the responsibilities which accompany it. You must forgive us when we call you hero, when you accomplish heroic feats. But as the Warrior of Light goes, so does the world. You should take pride in the good you have done, and the good you have inspired others to do. You are a natural-born leader of men, little. All these people weren't just following their commanders. They were following you. And you led them to victory, to freedom. Alas, not everyone could see the journey through to its end. But history shall remember them, and the glorious future they made possible. Can you believe it? We won! We beat the bastard! Al amigo! Al amigo! Sorry, got a bit carried away there, didn't I? It's hard not to, you know. We owe it to the friends we buried. To shout and scream and cheer with all our hearts. I want them to know it wasn't for nothing. That it's finally over, and they can rest in peace. You hear that, lads? We'll be alright. We'll be... Oh, bugger, not again. I'm so bleeding happy I could cry. Oh, that honestly, that, I don't know what it is, that line that she gives always gives me goosebumps. The hero of the hour. I suppose we'll have to add Liberator to your titles. With their commander fallen, the remainder of the 11th Legion, there we go, 11th, chose, 12th, I know numbers, chose to surrender to their forces, to our forces. 29 years, it's official. The occupation is ended.
Yep.
But now the hard work starts. Though the people have had their fill of kings, there is no clear consensus on what sort of government they would prefer instead. Indeed, father. Monumentous as this achievement may be, the road which lies before us is no less uncertain than the one we have walked. Aye, aye. Yet, if we can overcome 2 decades of oppression, I've no doubt we can find a way forward. Thank you, little, for helping make this dream a reality.
Ba-da, ba-da, ba, ba, ba-da, ba, 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 ba. You doth return. Welcome back, Danny boy. How hath you been? Finish your rounds? Right. In that case, I'd like you to come back with me to Braga's Reach. Not a rematch or anything. Sadly, I want to call the Scions together. I'll explain later. Zed's fight went fantastically. We had a few people, you know, fall to their doom here and there, but it feels really nice beating this expansion again for the first time in what feels like years, even though it's only been like a year or so. Yeah, it does. If Claire didn't mention the ice spears, I would have been skewered so many times. That's like the one I genuinely did not remember. I don't even know where to begin.
We've been through a lot together, haven't we? I can't thank you enough. There's something I need to say to you all. That is, if you have a moment.
Yes, ma'am.
Good. You're all here. Good. Good. Thank you doesn't really suffice, does it? I'm grateful. Truly grateful from the bottom of my heart. But I know you didn't fight so hard just to hear me or anyone else say that. You fought because you wanted to help, because you believed it was right. Because you're Scions.
Maybe they shouldn't like us anymore.
Now,
Probably
I'm
not.
obviously a Scion, but as Conrad left me in charge of things here, I also have responsibilities to Alamigo. When I put it like that, though, I realized I couldn't even pretend to be impartial anymore. So it seemed best to make it official. As long as I serve Alamigo, I can't be a Scion. It might be selfish and short-sighted, but that's my decision.
Am I to understand that you summoned us all, some of us still nursing wounds, to hear this?
Oh,
Wife's a little upset.
I didn't,
Forgive me, Lise. 'Twas but a jest. But this I say with the utmost sincerity. Scion or no, we are comrades, now and ever after. Is that not so? There you have it. Come what may, you may count on us in your hour of need. We shall never refuse you.
Stola. Oh, gods. I swore I wouldn't cry.
Water. Got a puffer fish.
Come back here, you slippery little devil. To think fishing could be so difficult. What greater proof of a man's lingering mortality than an empty belly? A fate worse than death. Fie on it. To have arrived at the appointed place and time only to survive by mere force of habit. Truly, the Kami are not finished with us yet. Oh, capricious fortune. How you test me with this wretched soul.
Ooh. This is the moment when the plot armor ruined me. Yep.
This is indeed the work of either Shinryu or Omega. And since there is undeniably something down there radiating a massive amount of energy, which cannot very well be of the late Viceroy's lap dragon, yes, I think we have our suspect. Well, this is a mess of our own making, so it falls to us to clean it up. It won't be easy, but is it ever? And now comes the part where you say you've got no choice but to divert company resources and employ to this pet project of yours, lost profits and belligerent clients be damned. Financially considerations notwithstanding, you have to admit there is an unquantifiable benefit giving our people the opportunity to study such advanced technologies. Oh, is that before or after you blow it up or steal it away? Fine. But the moment I judge this little venture an unsustainable risk to the ironworks, I'm ending it. Savvy?
I like that she has headgear on. She's gotta hold her jaw into place. And to keep you honest, using my authority as deputy president, I've gone ahead and brought in a consultant, a master engineer, and a mechanical genius.
You didn't.
He's like, my husband, not again. Come now, you mustn't build the expectations too high. It'll be less dramatic when I surpass them. Oh no. Absolutely not. This is not happening. Nero Tosceva, and eager to begin his first day as a loyal member of the Ironworks team. Looking forward to working with you, Garland. Just like, yay, I don't know the history. Like how he's just a menace. So fell the hunter, but what of the hound? So rose the children of solution, but what of the father? There we go.
Our involved adventure.
And that would be the first of 40 post-MSQ quests. Would you think about it? If I'm able to do 10 in a day, then I finish that within 4 days. Are these all, okay, Hunt for Omega. So we have 1 dungeon so far, 2 dungeons. Three dungeons. Another striking opportunity I didn't look at. We shall call it Eureka. I just gotta look at something really quick. Alright, A Realm Reborn, Heaven's Word, Stormblood. I only have, I believe, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 dungeons at the moment. So, Siren Song, C, Doma Castle, Tashram, Alamiga. So, Kugane Castle, Temple of the Fist. Okay, King of the Castle. So, To Kill a Corel. Secret of the Ooze. What is another eternity? Oh, it's a Stone Sky Sea thing. Alright, so let me grab Tequila Coral. Unwanted Truth again? Oh, Unwanted Truth is Fractal Continuum hard.
Excuse me, miss, you're little, right? The name's Philiot, newly joined to the Garland Ironworks. Pleased to meet you. I hate to be a bother, but I've got somewhere I'd like to take you. Wedge told me he once asked you to peek inside Fractal Continuum, is that right? Well, the thing is, we recently detected a strange signal from inside. Knowing our luck, it's likely some ancient Allegan weapon run amok, but we won't know for sure until someone goes in to find out. We were hoping that someone would be you if you're up for the job. Oh, thank the gods. I'll see you in Az's Law then.
Bum, 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 bum.
Ah, this is just the woman I was looking for. As you know, Rhalgr's Reach used to be the pilgrimage site for the followers of the Fist of Rhalgr. Atop the mountains lies the remnants of the Temple of the Fist, which was once the center of their religion. It was filled amok with their minds, training their minds and bodies right up until the mad King Theodoric decided to raise the temple. Curiously enough, a young lady recently approached me saying she wishes to explore the ruins herself. I immediately turned down her request, knowing that she alone could not survive this route. Survive the route to the ruins. But then I thought of you, and I am positive that you are strong enough to protect her while she explores. The girl's name is Marjorie. If you are willing to help, seek her out by the doors which lead to the temple. I imagine she's still there, pestering Hortmar to let her in.
But, honestly, a part of me is considering running the post MSQ as Sage, just so I have, like, faster queue times. Just in case. Also, Sage is my favorite job, so, like, I really just want an excuse to be on it. Little, you're a hard woman to find. I heard you'd throw in your lot with the Resistance, so I came here looking for you. Truth is, we've run into a spot of a bother back at the Arbitorium. Could use your help. If you're not too busy to, break in your fast on Garleans, or whatever you've been doing out here, we'd be glad of your expertise. If you fancy lending a hand, I'll be over at St. Monacani. Bum, bum. Also, any excuse to unlock another job. Am I right, gamers? Oh, I should have actually gotten those, what's it called? I should have got those new liths earlier. Actually would have, been perfect. But I don't really, I don't really like the way they looked, honestly. Bum, 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 dum. Dun, dun. Are you so interested in exploring the Temple of the Fist? I never dreamed I would meet a fellow enthusiast. I first learned of the monks when I attended a lecture given by a historian named Eric. Ever since then, I have continued to be fascinated by the creed and approach at life like, whoa, lady, simmer down. You got this. Oh, sorry, right. I thought I would come and pay visit to the site of their most revered temple, now that the Empire... a little close, just a little bit. The Empire has been driven out of the region. The only issue is... this man will not let me pass. Personal space much? Nope. We're staring at each other's eyes. It's the well, hello there. The monks used the path to the temple to train. It is filled with all kinds of traps and obstacles that cannot be overcome by just anyone. It is precisely those traps and obstacles that I wish to study. Everything I have read states that those who are able to reach the temple will come face to face with a monk of legend. Does that not pique your curiosity in the slightest? Who knows what kind of lessons one could learn from a monk that has mastered their art? You wish to know, don't you, adventurer? Yes. You are the one who helped the Resistance defeat Xenosi Galvus. Well, you should be more than capable of handling whatever the temple has to throw at you then. In fact, if you are true... like how we're just sandwiching this lady at this point. I've been to Paris, maybe. So that's a stupid joke. In fact, if you are truly or truly keen to explore what lies beyond these doors, would you mind if I joined?
I am fairly familiar with the layout of the temple grounds from all the readings I have done. I know I can be of help. Oh, please take me with you.
I got some other dungeons. Also, hello, Claire.
Pet, 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 pet.
Alright. So, this is over there. This is Azizla.
Oh, there she go.
Do. Do. I hate how far we have to fly to do anything in this area because there's only one crystal to teleport to. Bam bam. Doodle.
Alright, time to take a look at this here teleporter. What in the blazes? Access restricted. This isn't good. Someone's already triggered the intruder defense system.
You alright there, mate?
The only way in now would be aboard an airship, but that would mean... Oh,
Go.
go. Piloting the Enterprise. Oh, bloody hells. How am I supposed to?
Hi there.
Little. I didn't... You didn't hear that, did you? Ah, you deserve better from the ironworks. But the truth is, I'm just a simple man from the broom. Meant for simple tasks. This is beyond me.
I love the lore of the hard mode of this. Ooh.
With you here, though, I suppose things will work out, right?
To be honest, I'm worried too. Nah, leave everything to me. Nah, I'm worried too, honestly, kid.
You only said that to make me feel better. Well, it worked. Thank you. Haha.
It's origin of the Exile. Ooh.
Now then, as you might have overheard a moment ago, the teleporter's been locked. Seems someone beat us here and activated the defense systems. It's nothing the Enterprise can't handle, though. Once we've locked onto the signal, we can fly straight to its source in the blink of an eye. We'll depart as soon as you're ready.
Wow. We go to Drivania. Which I believe I'd have to go to Drivania anyways if I do pick up. I do pick up, I got it. Sage. But also, I just want to get these unlocked first. And then I'll decide if I'm gonna, you know, Get my favy. Whoosh, 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 whoosh. I'll have to get everything into the right positions as well for it on the hop. I honestly really enjoy. I think Sage starts. Yeah, Sage starts in Limsa, but this is where you get the quests from. And I don't remember if it's the first quest or if it's the second quest, but you have to be in this area because I think you have to go through Saint Makian. Yeah.
I knew you couldn't resist. Now, before you go slaying everything in sight, let Midnight Dew explain our predicament.
I'm gonna give him like a nice somber voice. The NPC who gives you the quest almost has the same glam as your paladin. Yeah, I knew that looked familiar.
Oh, it's chocolate.
It's good to see you back in Dravania, little. Place hasn't been the same without you. He's a little muddy boy. Probably wondering why I sent Shawnee to fetch you. It's all down to this mucky little corpicer. Look at him. He's a little baby. Little boink boink. His bottom half should be cleaned right now.
When I saw it come bounding out of the arbitorium, first thing I noticed, besides it being covered in grime, was how bleeding lively the little sod seemed to be. We might have our old friend Edgith to take a look at it.
We had our old friend Edgith take a look at it, and she reckons that a layer of mud is making it so excitable. It's got this daft seedkin jumping around like this mad porogo. Porogo, there we go. So imagine what it could do if what it could do for our crops at the green grub mud plots, and that's where you come in. There should be more of this gunk inside the arbitorium, but we have one small problem. It affects the more troublesome species of flora, making them downright lethal. We want to send Edgith to look into it, but it's not safe with a bunch of botanists eating plants making a nuisance of themselves. What say you, little? Fancy giving them a bit of a pruning? Sure. I like corpicers, they're cute. That's like the main healer mount I want to use. Bonus quest for Hemsworth. Ooh, that would make sense. Okay. Let's go to Lenosia and say screw it. I want my Sage. Oh, cute outfit. Okay. Potentially emotional support goth girlfriend. What top is that? Froggy Limsa, absolutely. I mean, temporarily Froggy Limsa. That's kind of a cute fit. Oh, I didn't look at your thing. Mom forced me to come to school for the yearbook photo. Oh god, I like Limsa when it's all foggy and such. Look at it. It's you, almost. Honestly, that is such a nice top. That's one of the ones I wanted to use for my paladin in the near future. When I do get it to 70, potentially. I guess that would be 80-ish, maybe. But I already have, like, the ideal fit I want for my warrior. So I think I'm gonna run. I mean, warrior is what I've been wanting to run because it is my favorite tank. And I don't know someone who mains warrior. Like, your main tank is Pally, Q, and Daniel are both Dark Knights. I know a Gunbreaker. I know like 2 Gunbreakers, maybe 3, but I don't really know anyone who's like, warrior's my favorite. So that's me. Wait, does she have her heterochromia? She does.
Yeah, similar, sister. Limsa Luminsia, former disreputable haven for pirates, now one of the realm's finest city-states, boasting a peerless shipping industry, and an inviolable culinary culture. Oh, how it bustles, and tomes did how it bustles. The tomes did not lie. I can read. I gotta restart the game soon. Well, here I am, Mother, in a faraway Eorzea. I will complete this mission. Just you watch, in your noble name, and as the first of my class, I will succeed. I like a little hat. And afterwards, perhaps, I shall invite our esteemed, alumna Alize for a tea in the Bismarck. Hee. I'll be the envy of everyone. My apologies, good madam. I failed to notice you. I am Laha Jinjal, a native of Sharlayan. By your appearance, I assume you are an adventurer. You are perchance well-traveled in Eorzea? Yes. So you are... Seekers of the Sun often have multicolored eyes? Yeah. Well, it's very common in cats in general to have heterochromia, but I wasn't sure which of the 2 races in here they usually had with the condition as well. So you are. How fortuitous. And little is your name, you say? I'd swear I'd heard it somewhere before. In any event, it's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. As for myself, I am an operative on a mission from the Forum, our nation's governing body. This being my first time in Eorzea, I studied as best I could in preparation, but there is no substitute for locals' knowledge. Thus did I intend to hire an adventurer like yourself to serve as my escort. The mission is the pursuit of and capture of fugitives, and thus it will entail some danger. But you appear to be no stranger to such. Might you be willing to assist me in this endeavor? Like a certain favorite catboy, though certainly his eyes are the same. True. I'd be glad to help to give you the grand tour. Wonderful. Well, I have some skill with a blade and can fend for myself. I shall be glad of your capable company. Now then, ere I divulge the particulars of my mission, we should head somewhere more private, perhaps outside the city, by Zephyr Gate. Ooh, I need to see if the top I like using for my healer fit is even to my level and cheap. But I'll do that afterwards. I actually don't know the top's name off, like, the top of my head, but I do know what it looks like, so. Forgive me if I seem overly cautious, but this mission is highly confidential. Were the wrong people to learn of it, my superiors would give me an earful. But I believe we may speak freely here, so permit me to brief you on the details. As I mentioned, I am on the trail of fugitives criminals who fled Hydaelyn and came to these shores. Extremely dangerous individuals who have enhanced themselves via forbidden means which have rendered them unsound of mind. While in a state of delirium, one of their compatriots even committed murder. He died thereafter due to side effects of their enchantment, but 3 others remained at large and pose a threat to innocence. Their leader, a Viara male, is also alleged to have stolen valuable technological secrets. By way of reference material, I have brought this soul crystal. Ow! It's hot! It's hot! What in the world? I've never known a soul crystal to give off such heat before. Oh, it finally cooled down. But, yeah. It's finally cooled down. But what could have triggered that intense reaction? Could it be me? Not even the stadium. At the stadium did I ever witness such a thing? Maybe it was you? The technological secrets which were stolen were contained in a similar crystal. This particular sample has been loaned to me by a healing institute in Hydaelyn. Tell me, little, in the course of your adventure, have you ever fervently wished to save someone?
Did the last Christmas event have one? I actually don't fully remember last Christmas event, so. I don't know if that popped up or not, but I was sent a link and I accidentally clicked onto it and a meme started playing, so. I don't think it would pop through though. But failed to do so despite your best efforts, and afterwards cursed your own powerlessness? Once or twice.
Yes, but it does not stop me from trying to save the world, whomever.
But it does not stop me from saving whomever I can.
Forgive me if my question was indelicate, but there can be no doubt the soul crystal resonated with that desire within you. When I received the crystal, I was told, should it respond in this manner to my Eorzean collaborator, I should entrust it to them. For the knowledge it imparts, the knowledge of, semiotics, would surely avail me in my mission.
I need to turn a light on, it's dark in here. I got a Christmas tree on though. I'm gonna put a picture of that in the Discord later.
Developed at the stadium, semiotics is a discipline which combines the wisdom of medicine, aetherology, and sorcery, and those who have mastered it are called sages. Through medicine, a sage grasps the workings of the flesh. Through aetherology, she unlocks the secrets of the soul, and through sorcery, she learns to manipulate the two. Thus, a sage has the ability to both strengthen and heal. Yet, by the same token, she is also capable of the opposite, of causing harm. Not just anyone can take up the sage's art. No, one must be prepared to hold the lives of others in one's hand. Are you willing to bear such a burden, little? If you are, and would swear to use the art for good, then I shall entrust a soul crystal to you.
Thank you.
Mr. Clare. With the little lads. So have you come to a decision? Yes. Gib. Then I will bear witness to your pledge. Do you swear to use the sage's art for good, and to wield its power to the best of your judgment and ability? Yes.
Swear and become a sage. Shit. You don't like the bulky sage weapons? I don't either. The ones I'm currently using are the I can't really say the name. I don't want to. I'll text it to you in game actually.
Excellent. Chosen as you are by the crystal, I had faith you would rise to the occasion.
When those around you cry out for succor, the crystal shall be your. Actually, no, it's one of the the comedy Tom Stone. New liths, like the blue, gold, and gray ones. I can say it like that without saying the name because I don't know if the name would technically consider as Endwalker, Spoily Doilies, or anything.
When those around you cry out for succor, the crystal shall be your ally, for it bears the wisdom of sages past, and their hopes for the future.
By hearkening to their whispers and following in their footsteps. Yeah, a Tom Stone one. I can like send you a picture of what my character looks like later. Like how like her outfit and shit. Because, like I literally run everything as a sage on my personal, and I really like because it also matches really well with the Paglathon outfit.
Duh. Will you come to embody those hopes, to save the countless lives?
Save and change countless lives.
Lest you worry how you will learn the art, I can provide guidance to an extent in any case.
During my time at the stadium,
I had an occasion to study summonotics. You see, while I wasn't gifted in spellcast or in spellcraft, and came to favor steel, I remember the lessons and will share what I know. Together with the soul crystals, I shall provide you with the set of sage's garments. So go on, take up your crystal and don your attire, and we shall begin your training.
Thank you, ma'am. They don't have an adventure plate. Oop. Let us add that there. We'll put this here. Yeah, I'm gonna have to like set up a proper fit and everything for this. I'm like not against the way it looks fully, but okay. I remember where a few things go. So, oh, that's right. It's at the bottom. So shift 2. Shift 2. Alt E. Oh no, that's shift 3 for this character. Shift 3. This one has to be there. You go there. You go there. You go there. Swift cast. Raise. First. Second. There. So it was away for a second. Asuna is there. Where did I put rescue? Rescue's already in its spot. Perfect. Sleep goes there. You go here. Alright, you can go there. Like that. Oh, right. I actually need to do it like this. Alt M4. I need to like swap this around later. Actually, I can just do that right now. Okay, this is my heal there. AoE heal. You go there. Actually, what am I doing? This actually is there. You there, you there. You actually there. You to 4. You to Alt Q. And you to Shift Q. So then I can just do my big heal like that. Can get my there. There. Okay, wait, I need this. Oh, wait, no, you are... I'm trying to remember how I have it. Alt 6 on this one. Because I do that. That feels way more natural. Those can swap around because that is shift, or that is Alt 3. I think that's generally where I had everything. I'm trying to like run my brain through last night. I know that's about right. I'm actually gonna put that there. I'll put it there, yeah, whatever. Oh, Toxicon goes there, so you can actually go Alt E. Perfect. Oh, I need to set that up too. Oh. Let's make this slightly small. Actually, I want to make that smaller too. This is just a little big for me. Then... Oh, wait, is that... Yeah, that's for there. You first unlocked Sage December 9th, 2021. Over 2 years ago now. Jeez. That's wild. Yeah, I think... So, I didn't play through Endwalker for like a month after its release. But I immediately grabbed Sage because it's like, it's my baby. And I was like, I'm gonna love this. That was the Endwalker release. Gee, is Endwalker already 2 years old? Oh my god. I mean, it makes sense because every 2 years we get like a new expansion, but holy shit. Also, I'm gonna go quickly do the game reset. Yeah, I didn't. Sage first. Reaper wasn't until way after. I'm leveling Sage now on my personal, and or not Sage. I'm leveling Reaper now on my personal, and Reaper's really fun. It's cool. I am not a DPS by any means. Still, like I just went through Shadowbring, or I just went through Stormblood as a DPS, and I love Dancer. It's so fun, but I'm like so happy to be a healer at this very moment, and I'm so excited to be a tank through Shadowbringer and Endwalker because those are where I actually enjoy the game. Not saying I haven't been enjoying this. I always forget to use that ability to activate before flight. The powerful A. Yeah, I do as well. Like I'm jamming it into my brain. Like I will, before I go on to level my Reaper, I will watch like the Laryzor. Here's what Reapers have, and he'll always say like, "This is a really strong move." So I'm like, "Use that move. Come on, dumbass, you got it." Because like I won't remember ever, so I gotta bully myself into doing it. Yeah. Alright, I want to go see if I have the ability to get to any simple little gear. I'm currently wearing all the best that I have. I mean, I should get the level 80 or level 80, level 70 things there. Oh, it's the causality, not the comedy ones. What am I saying? I'm an idiot. Although I do have the command of a weapon, so. Alright, body. Yeah, let me see really quick. Oh, is that actually a higher than 80 outfit? Or is it lower? Nope. There it is. Oh, it's level 72. I'm literally 2 levels off. Ooh. I don't remember that. Let's let me go on to this for now. Although, wait a sec. I'm doing this super scuffed. But I just don't want to have to go up top right now. Ooh, what the heck is that? Sharpened axe of the Blood Emperor. Oh my god. Yo, that's fire. Also, what like a hard name for an axe? Jesus.
I see the crystal has imparted to you its knowledge. As expected, excellent. You are ready to embark on your training, and naturally it begins with the armaments. A set of short staves known as newliths. Newliths trace their roots to healers of Eld who employ natural occurring objects of power known as adder stones. These stones, which harbor spiritual energy, were placed around the sick and ailing to create an etheric confluence through which the healer channeled her magics. From this primitive design, Newliths gradually evolved into the present form where their construction is far more sophisticated. Their basic principle remains unchanged though. In practice, a sage wields Newliths as extensions of her mind, sending them darting through their aid to weave the arcane patterns through which she unleashes advanced magics. They sound difficult to wield. Well, it's because they are. Even the stadium's most talented requires years of training to become proficient. But you have an advantage that transcends talent. The crystal has chosen you. With its knowledge, the techniques will come more naturally to you than others. Now, as much as I would like to have you try your hand with the Newliths at once, I've just received a promising intelligence from command.
Yes, ma'am.
Apparently, our fugitives have taken themselves to Idleshower in the Dravanian hinterlands. Let us make our way there at once.
dee. I'm gonna have to come back here at a point because I need to get the quest from the who gone a place. Do 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 do.
So this is Idleshire. The tales do not do the place justice. Truly impressive what the goblins and their fellow scavengers have managed to build upon the ruins of our colony.
I'm floating. I'm magic. I am Chris Angel. To the task at hand. As I mentioned before, we have reason to believe that the fugitives have recently passed through this town and may even still be here. For the sake of efficiency, I suggest we split up and search. I will see to the town south, and if you could tend to the north. Dun 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 dun. Do 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 do. Dun 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 dun. I got new list. Look at it go. Pew 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 pew. Do 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 do. Is this more? That feels correct. Part of me wants to do this though. You making sound back there, bud? Or this actually could work, because then that there, or that could work. I'll have to figure that one out again. That one's like what I'm struggling with remembering.
Help! Somebody, please! I need help!
Who needs help? Head off to some other things. Have a go. Take care, Clara. I hope you have a good rest of your night. I was gonna say day, but it's pretty late. It depends on your time zone as well. I hope you have a good rest of your time zone. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for helping me with the raids, or the raids, the trial and dungeon earlier. It means a lot.
Did you hear that?
They're wearing the outfits I love.
That man is in trouble.
Bunny boy. Bunny boy.
Look at me. When I am talking to you. Stop this at once. A sage's barrier? Lofia. Too many eyes and ears. We'd best leave. I don't know who you are, but I don't care. Do not get in our way again. You've been warned. Wait.
Bum. Dun, 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 dun.
Thank you. Had you not intervened when you did, I dread to think what might have become of me. Permit me to introduce myself. Floudernit of Hydaelyn at your service.
Truly? I am Hydaelyn too. A recent graduate of the stadium, in fact. Would you mind telling us what happened? Oh, that an alum should come to rescue me. Thaliak watches over his own. As to what happened, what is there to say? I was going about my business when they sent upon me, without warning or provocation. I see. What is your business, if you do not mind me asking? Healing. The provocation is that I am a sage, you see. I travel to the realm, providing treatment gratis to those who cannot afford it. A sage besides, speaking of which, one of your assailants, the Viara man, also wielded sage magic. Was he known to you?
No, I had never laid my eyes upon him,
So much as laid eyes upon him before. I do have an inkling, however, as to why the villain have come here. If they use sage art for ill, then their destination is to be Saint Makian's Arbitorium. The Arbitorium? What could they possibly seek at that abandoned place?
Following the Exodus, the cultivation of certain plants became forbidden in Hydaelyn, but that which can no longer be found in the motherland still grows freely there, among which are potent but dangerous herbs.
I see. That does stand to reason. I dare say it was for your knowledge that the fugitives attacked you.
You too are a sage, yet you do not appear to be Hydaelyn. How did you come by your soul crystal?
The good people of the Physis Technicon had entrusted the crystal to me, and when it exhibited a strong resonance in Little's presence, I in turn trusted it into her.
Then you were chosen to inherit.
Is Artemis Master Faldrinet?
No, 'tis nothing. But I was but struck with a remarkable providence to have crossed paths with sages from so far from home. Ours is a reclusive nation, after all. Our policy to observe, not to intervene. This did not sit well with me, so I left Hydaelyn behind, as a great Master Louisoix once did. And though I would never dare to equate myself to him, I do believe my duty to alleviate suffering from the world.
So that's what brought you to Eorzea. You are a noble soul, Master Fladrinet. I commend your resolve.
Well, I must return to the road. I thank you again for coming to my aid. Till next time we meet, let us both endeavor to seek out new knowledge and possibilities for the betterment of mankind. And a bow.
I'm so pumped I got the best job unlocked again. Yeah, this is probably what I'm going through for dawntrail. Let us head to Saint Makian's Arbitorium at once. Given what we know of the fugitives, I had considered that they might be after knowledge sealed in the Great Gabu Library. But Master Fladernet's presents a compelling story. For an all but proven theory of my own, our quarry have clearly enhanced themselves with sage magic. I had suspected as much given what they stole, but the leader's actions earlier leave little room for doubt. Not that it gives us any greater insight into who they are or their ultimate goal. Regardless, to use a sage's soul crystal for ill is unforgivable, and I'll not rest until the criminals have been brought to justice. Right, to the Arbitorium. Our mission aside, I dare say it will be an ideal place for your training. I don't have an ideal mount for my sage at the moment. I mean, I could ride... Oh, you know what I haven't done in a bit? I haven't gone on Fat Cat for a while. I do need to dye my company Chocobo. I need to rename it as well. I'm really curious as to how you look while flying. Honestly, kind of a dope mount.
By the skull, so this is Saint Machian's Arbitorium.
From the illustrations, I did not think it'd be so immense.
It may interest you to know that this place holds special meaning to sages.
From ancient strains to crossbred creations, myriad. Oh, thank you for the stream, but I am off to sleep. Good luck on your journey. I wish you well. Thank you very much, Kay. I hope you have a good rest and sleep well, my friend. Have a good day tomorrow as well. And thank you for hanging out. Means a lot.
Myriad medicinal plants have been cultivated within these halls.
Alas, in the wake of the Exodus 15 years ago, this once magnificent institution has fallen into ruin.
Still, there's a certain charm in seeing nature reasserting her dominion.
Why, it's almost a veritable menagerie of rare wildlife within. I should like to spend a day studying them.
Field guide in hand.
Forgive me, this isn't a field trip, but a mission. Our objective is to find the fugitive, and failing that, clues that will lead us to... and failing that, clues that will lead us to them. Please, see to preparations. A spot of practice with your spells would not go astray.
Then we shall venture in.
I'm good. I know what I'm doing with Sage. I might mess up here because for some reason I always found this like a little unusually hard, but it's fine.
If you are ready, then let us venture forth. Your progress with the battle will be saved at certain points. In the event you are defeated, you will be able to try again from the most recent of these. Please note that if you enter battles associated with the other quest log out of the game, this progress will be lost. If our assumption is correct, the fugitives have come, and may still be here. Keep your eyes peeled and your guard up.
These halls are home to dangerous creatures and will draw their attention that you may focus on applying your techniques. So shall we practice with some summonautical fundamentals? To begin, cast Cardia on me. The spell will establish a magical link between us. The residual ether of your attacks will be channeled into me, healing my wounds as you deal damage to our foes. Yes, just so. Let's continue on. Sizable fiend ahead. I believe this calls for a barrier. This time, augment your spells using Eorzea, then casting Eorzea Diagnosis on me. There you go. This will bestow a barrier on me that provides both protection and healing. Excellent. Now we may proceed with confidence. See, I know what I'm doing. Nothing of note here. Let us head deeper into the Arbitorium. Fiends ahead. Please watch my back. I'm realizing I do keep this. I do keep Eorzea on 3. So that's where my finger's naturally going. And I never even look at my keyboard or my my hotbars when I'm playing Sage. So this is just like whatever my body's naturally doing is where I'm gonna start moving things when I'm trying to cast them. Impressive. To see how well you wield your newless, one would not think you were a novice. Oh, I'm not, sweetheart. We both know this. Well, I know this. You don't really. Really a trace. Some manner of plants seem to have been harvested here. I can identify it by the remaining parts, however. Remaining parts. There may be other clues nearby. We should investigate further. I'm hoping to get one of the several dungeons that we unlock done tonight. Fulleries of tiny bubbles break the water surface at regular intervals. Some manner of creatures hiding underneath the lily pad, perhaps. An impression on the edge of the lily pad suggests someone knelt here, perhaps to draw water. More of the same plant taken. What could it possibly be? Hey, we're gonna be ambushed by monsters. Resting at the bottom of the pool is an animal carcass overgrown with plant life. Perhaps it fell in while foraging for food. Fine scorch marks are evident of on the leafage, reminiscent of those left by sage magics. Traces of ice. Someone recently fought here. Proficient wielder of magic. It's like they had a black mage with them. Ice and fire. The fugitives may be close. Be on your guard. Yes, ma'am. Boing. Bum 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 bum. Fugitives, in the name of the Forum, I demand you surrender yourselves at once. Of all the weapons to bear against us. No matter, I warned you once, and I won't warn you again. Bow, 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 bow.
got this. Stand back. Very well.
Take less damage too while you're at it, please. Ooh, this was definitely there. That was definitely Q. So we shall put this at Alt 5. No, we'll keep this on Alt 4 for now.
That's enough. You mustn't lose your temper. God damn it, if it wasn't for that sage, we'll deal with you instead.
There we go. I was just, catching up on what they were saying. Let's do this. We must subdue. Okay, got him.
Mahout.
What was it? Maud.
Turn the favor and take care of the sage first.
Or that's right. This actually can't be shift 4 because shift 4 is my Addersgall force charge. Not Addersgall. It's not what I meant to do at all, but we'll hand that over to you. Do that. Do that. This. Damn. For a tank, she's got really bad mitigations. This just proves that I'm a better tank than him.
Well, well.
Ooh. I'm gonna put Hyma over her for now. See, when I first went through this dungeon, or through this set of work, I didn't understand how Sage worked, but being a Sage leader and pioneer, I quite understand how it works.
Loifa, we don't have time for this. You held your own against the Enchanted. But that's enough sport for now. The mission takes precedence. Confound it! Not again!
What's this?
The pouch they dropped contained a plant. What they came for, I shouldn't doubt. 'Tis some manner of herb, but none I've seen in the course of my studies. As I made my way out, I stumbled upon what appears to be a diary of the entrance. Though much of it contains are magically obfuscated, I could make out some nautical terms, so we may assume it belonged to a sage. As we continue our pursuit, I will work on lifting the enchantment. When you have a moment, please feel free to pursue the contents in Idleshire. On that note, let us head back to the settlement.
Yes, ma'am. You know what? I'm too lazy to fly over. We're gonna get one dungeon out at least.
I've dispatched the plant to Charlene for identification. When we learn what it is, I believe we will gain insight into the villain's objective. Now tell me, little. Have you been practicing with the Newless while I wasn't looking? I ask because with every crystal of knowledge, even with the crystal's knowledge, you demonstrated remarkable proficiency. Regardless, 'tis plain you have a gift for the art. The sages whose memories reside in the crystal must be beaming with pride. Though sometimes I cannot help but wonder, if the sage arts was created for the betterment of mankind, why then does it incorporate techniques which inflict harm? And the fugitives, what could have compelled them to spurn our homeland's prescribed policy? As Master Louis Swamp and Master Flandrinet have? But I'm used to no avail. It will be a while before we hear back regarding the plans. Until we do, please take the opportunity to continue honing your skills. As you go about your training, remember to heed the voices within the soul crystal. Do so, as your predecessors will surely grant you the wisdoms to protect those you hold dear.
Okay, there actually is something else that I really have to do. I'm realizing. Because of I want to level up the job off stream. I need to go do my level 30 match or 30 quest for Pally. Which, honestly, I kind of like, you know, just rounding out some ends here and there for stream. This is also what I've been running for my Paladin's Fit. It's not the best, but it will hold and will do. So we have this one to run. I want to check this really quick. Not really a nice fit per se. Ooh, the helmet is actually what we need.
Damn it to the seven hells. This is madness. It's Aldius. He's been arrested by the Brass Blades. They claim he's plotting to assassinate the Sultana. This is utter nonsense. He has no motive to do so, and whatever I've said about the man, he would never resort to using poison. Hey, that sounds familiar. The Alacran must be behind this. They failed to kill him in time and again. Failed to kill him time and time again. And now they are reaching out their monasteriot allies. I do not want to believe women when he said they had such influence, but... Wait, that's it. If anyone can help us unveil this plot, it's Wyman. He has a reputation for knowing things he shouldn't, after all. Find Wyman. See what he can tell us. Aldius is many things, but he is not a murderer.
Go here, we sprint there, we are doing good by the fun of it. We have 2 quests to do for this one. Bum 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 ba da 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 da.
Nice claim you got there. What's the drop rate?
That's honestly very that's a very 14 thing to say. We all know it's the end game.
I was wondering when you would come along, little, frankly. I'm surprised Aldius went so quietly.
He ought to know there's no walking away from this. What happened between Aldius and Leovold 7 years ago? You really don't know, do you? But best I start at the beginning then. Aldius is something of an enigma. He and Leovold were 2 of the greatest gladiators to ever grace the blood sands, but he threw all that hard-fought glory away for a few more gil. See, the average old Don loves a good Colosseum fight. And what better way to make gladiatorial spectacle more entertaining than waging on the outcome? When it got out that Aldius was orchestrating a match-fixing scheme to untold proportions, well, you can imagine the shock and anger the people felt. He was expelled from the Colosseum, and his wins were stricken from the record. Your good master Mila got the worst of it, though. Not only was her friend exposed as a fraud, but around the same time her father fell ill and passed away. There were some oddities surrounding his death, too. It was rumored he took his own life out of shame for his disgraced pupil, or that he might have even been murdered by the man. Baseless conjecture, really, but it made Aldius look that much worse. In the end, Mila lost 2 of her most important men in her life, and was forced to take charge of the guild alone. And Leovold, he tried to go it solo on the blood sands, but it wasn't the same. Without Aldous, his career was finished. Now you know the nature of the man you so desperately want to save, though judging from that look in your eye, you gather you still have your reservations. Fine then. Though you can't blame me for doubting a man found in possession of Ralger's bile. 'Tis a vile poison, rare and expensive too. Only the Corpse Brigade knows how to make it, I hear. God knows what they'd give it to Aldous. Could go to their headquarters at the Spelkshire in the southern Fenland and ask him directly, I reckon. I've an adversarian to direct the confrontation personally, but you don't, do you? Aversion, that's the word he said. By the by, should you save the poor bastard's life, tell him we're even, and I hope it was all worth it. I go to Little Alamigo, then... Oh, they're both in Alamigo, huh? Pardon me. Bum bum bum. Blue doodle blue blue doodle blue doodle blue 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 blue. Might as well, you know, clear them out a little easier. Oh, you know what I actually also have to do? Just before I get my, I mean, I can actually just look back at stream. And say, should take a picture so I can look at where I have everything in place here, because this is a unique placing. Because I don't really play Pally, so it's not like I quite know where I want the stuff, right? Do 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 do. Ba do ba do boo do boo do. Alright. Back here, then we teleport to there, go talk to her, go do the other thing from that thing, the thing, the who's or what's it, and then we're good. Where have you been, little? Aldous has been given over into the custody of the Sanctarium. They mean to execute him. We must do something. This is poison, isn't it? You have proof that Alacran purchased it from the Corpse Brigade. Thank the gods, you've done it. Quickly, we must go and show this to the official presiding over his execution at the High Bridge now. Go. Yes, ma'am. That's some fit you've got there, friend. I think tonight will be the night that I actually work on all of my, my glams again. Get them all proper and in the place that I would like them to be. Get all the stuff, you know, dyed the right way. Have my one, you know, basic fit, and then the rest be my overalls.
The Sanctarium has sentenced you to death for your crimes against the Sultanate. Have you only last... who are you? What do you want?
Here you go, sir.
These are bold accusations you make, adventurer. However, the Sacrarium has found the prisoner guilty. In the eyes of gods and men, he'll be executed forthwith.
Pardon me. Took a little bite of a candy and it went down a little hard.
Don't waste your breath, little. Thal scales have always yielded to wealth all above else. And Leovold spent a fortune to secure my sentence. Silence, criminal. You... and what are you waiting for? Do it! Where did that? Aldis! Just couldn't stay away, could you? Well, at least I don't have to steal the headman's axe. If the gods are to have blood this day, then I'm afraid it won't be mine. Since you two are so devout, perhaps you will be willing to offer yourselves in exchange. Mercy! Pathetic.
Have you won the Fall Guys tournament yet? Yeah, you know, you could say I got win. Dumbest joke I think I've ever made.
Interfering with the law is a heinous crime. In fact, I believe it is punishable by death.
Yes, your death. You didn't say who had to die, just you.
I had a feeling the spectacle would draw you here. I should have dealt with you from the start. Come, let's dance, brother. So, it is to be a rematch. Very well. I will accept. Milo and the others need you, little.
Mine, the others need you, little.
Leave him to me.
Yes, sir. So I'm gonna be slightly over-leveled for Shadowbringers at the start, I believe, because of the fact that my warrior's level 70 and I still have to do my job quests. So I might be like 1 or 2 levels over, which I hope that's not the case. Whatever I am, whatever I'm over by, I will, I mean, I'm gonna be over leveled no matter what, I think, in the end, by the time I get to, Endwalker. See, that's like the big iffy thing. Part of me will always get slightly over leveled. But 'tis fine. Who's healing you? That bastard man. And I could really have this on right now. Oh, cool, a Void Scent.
Void Scent. Gods damn you, Lavold. Do not panic, brothers. It can be slain.
Easy.
Aldis. Aldis.
Oh, sick parry, my dude.
You almost had me, Lavold. Stay back. I won't have your pity. You just had to have it all, didn't you? Just one victory. Just one bloody match. But your precious ego couldn't accept that. You ruined everything. Tell me, Aldis, how does it feel to lose your name, your legacy, everything you have ever loved? I want to know how much you suffered. Let it go, Lavold. It's over. Like hell's it is. I swear you will never know peace, not in this life or the next.
Lavold, no! And you're just like, no, my brother, the one who actually ruined my name and everything. I'm so sad. Well, you can't win them all.
You know, Dama, neither of us wanted to see Thal's realm.
Neither of us will see Thal's realm.
Let's go. Our comrades are waiting.
I would just like to get to level 30 quest for the jobstone. It's shiny. He's got a damn good smile on his face. Okay. Yep. Bum 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 ba bum bum ba bum.
Bum, bum. I'm glad you were there, little. Without you, I doubt I could have defeated the Alacran.
Have you ever considered the Colosseum? You'd make a wonderful attraction. Of course, you'd need the title that befits your prowess. And then that is over.
You'll be staying, won't you?
No, Lavold may be dead, but the Alacran are far from finished. I'd rather not linger and give them a chance to regroup and seek revenge. It is a true tragedy that I cannot enjoy the company of Uldar's lovely ladies any longer, but I have faith that equally radiates beauty awaiting me in distant lands.
Aldis,
That's another word, my dear. It's bad enough that the First Sword has permitted a disgraced gladiator to fraternize with her subordinates. Can you imagine the scandal if she became personally involved with the men? Nevertheless, I understood how you feel.
Mila.
I have known to have this effect on the fairer sex.
I should have let the headsman have a way with you. That way you might learn some humility.
But how am I supposed to remember the lesson without a head?
Your father would be proud of you, Myla. Don't ever change. Ah, yes. There's one more thing I would ask of you before you go, little. 7 years ago, before my last match on the Blood Sands, I was given an offer, a sultan's ransom in exchange for a loss. Levold begged and pleaded, but I just couldn't do it. Call it honor or pride or whatever you like. I made my choice, and in spite all that came of it to this day, I have no regrets. It's a simple thing to know what's right. Listen to your heart. Listen to that heart of yours, and it will never lead you astray. Trust in your comrades, have faith in your skills, and you will triumph over any adversary. And with that, I bid you all farewell.
Peace, brother.
I'd better not have to wait 7 years to see that bastard again. There's still so much I want to. What in the seven hells are you looking at? This is the training hall. Why aren't you all training right now? You think all it takes is a stand on the Blood Sands, is a sword and a stupid grin? No, it takes years of hard work, an ocean of blood and sweat, and an unbreakable will. Every man and woman here has the potential to become a champion, but it is you and you alone who decides your destiny. So answer me now, gladiators. Will you follow in our footsteps of your brothers and sisters, and inscribe your names in legend? Oh, my character made a sound and a half. Go for that helm right there. Oh, there you are, little. Perfect timing. I just heard a juicy bit of gossip that I know you're going to be interested in. Apparently, and remember, you heard this first from me, the Sultan's sworn elite are sharing the secret skills and training of paladins. Incredible, I know. The Sultan's sworn have exclusive monopoly on the instructions of paladin skills. Once upon a time, if you weren't one of those office tracker elites, then you had no choice to learn the art. And competition to get to the top was very fierce indeed, let me tell you. But anyone who joined had to swear an oath of fealty to the old Dawn Sultanate, which meant no more adventuring, no more dare-doing, and no more Colosseum, languishing about in the palace and all day polishing plate mail. That is why this news is so big. Now anyone with a bit of commitment can learn the skills of a paladin, and no more memorizing a 55 commandments of the sworn or any other nonsense either. This is a platinum opportunity that comes but once in a lucky adventurer's lifetime. Let it slip through your fingers and you'll regret will be your just dessert. You need to go to the Royal Promenade in the hustling strip. Find the captain of the Sultan's sworn elite, Jenlins is his name, and tell him you're just dying to become a paladin. Yes, boss. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do this. Just gonna hit save. I'm gonna be like, pally, layout. I'm just gonna do it now because I know I will forget to look at the stream. That'll be for post stream for me to do. I did not hurt those lalas. That was you. Yes, I'm Genlis, member of the Sultan's sworn elite and servant of the old Dawn Sultanate. Unless my instinctions deceive me, you have come to inquire about the training as a paladin. If so, I would have your name, good woman.
Little frog.
Little, a fine name. I bid you welcome, a Sultanate, and salute your noble resolve. But if you aspire to paladinhood, you should understand what it means. A paladin swears allegiance to the Sultanate. A paladin shall be the sword and the shield of the Sultanate, and a paladin defends the people of the realm. Sell swords and gladiators and others of ilk wield their blades for themselves, but a paladin serves a greater good. Do you understand me? The battle arts that the paladin learns have been held secret, nurtured, and perfected within the ranks of the Sultan's sworn elite for nigh on these 600 years. All of those sworn to protect the Sultanate, the soldiers, the mounted guards, the knights. We are the elite of the elite. Our conviction unwavering, our hearts true, our words, our swords skill without peer. But the glory of the Sultan's sworn, well, much of it is buried in the past now. Our brotherhood grows smaller by the year. We are shadows of what we once were. And the Sultana turns to sellswords to defend her palace. This is all because of one traitor. No, because of a blot of dishonored left by one who shall not be named. Because of him, we have now been forced to seek the blood of able-bodied adventurers. And here you are. We shall instruct you with the paladin. Shoot in paladin military arts. You will not be inducted into the Sultan's sworn, but serve as a free paladin. However, first you will show us that both your sword and your heart have metal, and you are worthy of very honor. In the ruins of South Alamigo you will find the iron brazier. Light it, and undead will draw near the flames, say these masters, and give their hearts to the fire. Return to me, and present their ashes as proof of your deeds. Now, would-be paladin, show me the metal in your hearts, and steal your blade.
Yes, sir. I like that voice. It's fun to do. Bum 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 bum. Dun 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 do 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 do. Bing be ding ding dee dee dee. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Oh, one more. Make quick work of you, good sir.
Bastard. No more of this. Your souls soil the ground beneath me. I will not have any of this any longer.
I don't know.
You're in this place searching for the undead, then you must be a petitioner seeking the secrets of the paladin arts. But make no mistake, simply learning paladin swordplay does not make you a paladin, nor does the armor you wear, or the status you claim. I am just another aging free paladin. But you would do well to heed my counsel. Strike off the shackles that bind your spirit, lift the visor that binds, and free the true path of the paladin. Here, you were returning to the captain, yes? Give him these crystals.
Hehe, I like you.
The way you use that sword reminds me of a man I used to know. Mine eyes may be old, but they can see the truth well enough. Be a paladin strong and true. Devote yourself to the way you became a beacon of light.
I would like to finish this so I can go have some dinner that I'd like. Sammy thigh mash. Thigh mashed. Thick thighs save lives. Truer words, my friend, have never been spoken.
Face the undead monsters who infest the ruins of South Alamigo and Southern Thanalan. Defeat them and return with proof of your deed. Yes. That's what I need. Proof that you have defeated the undead. You've shown your heart is true and your sword has metal. I've doubt that you will prove to be an attentive pupil. That is well, for there is much to learn. First and foremost, this, you're a paladin now, a custodian of tradition, ancient noble. A free paladin has no master, instead she travels all lands and in every place, takes up the cause of the unharmed and defenseless. You swear your fealty not to a lord but to yourself. You are nobility amongst adventurers. You have taken your first steps on a new path, and you have earned the right to bear this. The soul of a paladin, upon its surface are carved the deeds. The paladin of eras past. She who bears it commands the respect of all knights of honor. Bahamut's Fang already possessed a crystal. And you say it was given to you by an unknown free paladin. Who told you to hand it to me? Well, this crystal of which you speak, I demand you show it to me at once. Curse him, he has made a mockery of the trial. That crystal you bear is indeed the soul of a paladin, but it has disgraced him. Yeah, it was stolen from the Sultan's Sworn. The man who gave you the soul is the very traitor whom I have been seeking these many moons. He is an oathbreaker, who bent the knee of the old Dawn Sultanate, and who swore allegiance to the Sultan's Sworn. But then single-handedly sullied our name and trampled it underfoot, until it was lost, perhaps forever. How dare he give counsel on honor, on the paladin way? The soul is polluted. I must dispose of it. When you come to wield your sword as a paladin, only soul you may wear is that which is bestowed by a captain of the Sultan's Sworn. That traitor is no Sultan's Sworn. Still less, a captain. By giving you a sword, he insulted not only the Brotherhood, but you too. Perhaps an adventurer like yourself finds our rules nothing more than a nuisance, but through reigns, long and short, our forebearers in the Sultan's Sworn have persevered in rituals, traditions, and we are duty-bound to uphold them, even if men and women within our ranks scorn them as relics. It has been my fate to be named captain of the Sultan's Sworn in these troubled times. Though I did not ask for this honor, I have bent my knee to the Sultana and sworn fealty. I will fight to restore an honored name. And you wield a skilled blade. More importantly, you have met the traitor face to face. Your great task as a paladin will be to help me bring him to justice. You must ready yourself, marshal your resources, and hone your skills until the time comes when you are ready to discharge your duty. The journey will be long, but you are a paladin now, and honor binds you as surely as an oath.
Ooh, that man talks a lot. Holy damn. After reaching level 35, which I actually already have, funny enough. So what I'm gonna do now is equip that. Oh, it just transfers it over. Oh, that's amazing. Alright, and with that, that is where stream will end. I'm going to have food. I'm gonna go have some food, and then I'm gonna go do some stuff, so Kay, Claire, Daniel, Riley, and Jin, thank you all for hanging out and chatting through the stream. It is highly appreciated. Anyone who is new, please do like and subscribe. That is highly appreciated. I'm going to go have some food and level up a little bit off stream. So thank you guys. Have a fantastic night. And take care.